This video is very important. The name and title of this video. This is the self-love year of Esther video. It's what I'm dealing with right now, what God is teaching me. So
I'm just going to basically, show you pretty much every week what he's teaching me, what new he's teaching me. But right now, this one is so important, and it's called
self-love. This is one of the most important things ever because they say you cannot love someone else if you don't love yourself. I feel like I understand it because you can lose yourself in wanting to take care of the other person. When you love yourself, you have certain standards for yourself that don't change no matter who you like or who you care for. Self-love is standing up for yourself and how you feel, speaking up for yourself. It doesn't have to be like in a loud way, but just by making your will and your thoughts known. Dressing up, making yourself look good, doing the things that you enjoy doing instead of just what you have to do and what other people think you should do all the time. Self-love is about nutrition. It's about taking care of yourself, which is what leads me to this video.
So right now, you guys know I work at Toyota, and I'm on a 2 weeks PTO. Actually, 1 week I already have pre-planned because I'm graduating the 13th. No, I'm graduating the 16th, but my vacation is the 13th through the 18th. And so this week I ended up getting a doctor's note and having to take it early. I was under a lot of stress, and I was not giving it all to God. I know they say give it all to God, but like, how do you really like give all of your problems to God consistently? I didn't know how, and so I was just going through life, burying myself in my work, burying myself in my schoolwork, just because I wasn't happy with where I was. It affected me in more ways than one. I felt like, okay, I'm just gonna keep going, keep pushing, keep pushing. Next thing you know,
I missed my period. And you know, when you miss your period, it's like, sis, what's going on? We're stressing. Like, what's up? So I missed my period for 2 going on 3 months. The last time I had it was January. And excuse me, period. I had my strawberry. I missed it. Or whatever. I had my strawberry January. And then I missed it. And so April 27th, which was like last week, my strawberry finally came. Because I finally finished school, you know? And so my strawberry finally came, and it came hard. Like, she came punching the air, period. Okay, she was not playing no game. She was like, I'm back. It's like, I'm back, period. And oh my gosh, like, it was the most excruciating pain. Like, to the point where I'm trying to get myself in a comfortable position. I can. I'm strawberrying out of my band-aids. I'm calling them band-aid, little pads, whatever. Um, I keep constantly having to get up. I'm uncomfortable. I'm in pain. So one thing that helped me was a remedy. My grandma had hot water, basically tea with ginger in it. When she put like a little bit of lemon, oh my gosh, everything went away then. And like when I had like bubble baths like in a hot tub that made me feel better. Of course, Tylenol and other things like that. But skip all of that. I went to the doctor and I had to immediately like rest from work. It's okay to have limitations as far as being it's okay to be a human with limitations. You're not built to just keep going and going and going and taking and taking and taking. At some point you do have to sit down and ask yourself if you're okay. Like, are you okay doing this? Are you okay staying here? Are you okay doing this work by yourself? Are you okay waking up at this time? Are you okay pushing yourself? And a lot of the times, like me, I didn't ask myself. Like, I just kept going and kept going and kept going. I was like, oh, I just feel better when I'm finished. And now that I'm finished, I'm exhausted. I'm fatigued. Um, I am in peace because I'm in God's grace, but I'm not in the peace that I was. Walking with Him moment by moment like I was. Feeling His presence consistently like I was. Thank God my grandma's here because she definitely like feeds me healthy food. My vitamins, she provided those, different things like that, but I wasn't taking care of myself, or I guess I wasn't releasing my worries and my anxieties and my to-do list unto God. I was letting it really take over my whole life, and sucked the joy out of my soul. And my strawberry came full force. And one day I woke up and I was dizzy and my head was hurting, and I'm just like, I gotta be losing like way too much blood. I mean, even now as we speak, like it's still throbbing and stuff like that. Like I had a lot of pressure like on my hips and things like that. But I just thank Jesus that He's bringing me into a place of learning how to self-care and self-love myself. So He led me to this book at Half Price Books. It was $4.99. It's called Little Acts of Self-Care. Countless ways to relax mind, body, and spirit. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. I feel like a piece of that is like how to be happy single, how to be whole and content single, you know? So I'm just going to read something that's going to make you think, and I'm going to give you guys an activity out of this book that had me do. And I want you guys to start taking yourself seriously, like start standing up for yourself, start working out to feel better, start eating better, because when you get old, you're gonna have the same body. You don't want anything random to happen, like a heart attack or anything like that. Like, take care of the stress. Go take time for you. Go do things that you like to do, and ask yourself, are you okay? If you're not, you need to do something about it. You need to go speak to someone. You need help in other areas. And so don't feel ashamed. Biggest lie is that you're going through whatever you're going through on your own. And that is not the truth. Like, no matter who it is, even if it's online, reaching out to a pastor or someone older or anybody, and especially on YouTube, they have like videos and stuff like that on how to be happy, how to get out of depression, things like that. So which is why I want to continue my year of Esther, so I can inspire someone else, you know, to be themselves and to do that for themselves. But anyway, so when was the last time you made an appointment with yourself or marked out a section in your diary to do something that you wanted to do rather than something you were required to do? Many of us lead such on the go lives that we push our own needs and desires to one side for the benefit of everyone else. And honestly, all I could think about was my dreams, my dreams, my dreams, and what I wanted to do. And it made me sick that I couldn't get to them, that I couldn't manifest them, that I couldn't make them reality because I never had the time to, never had the energy to. And it hurt me, honestly, to the point where I think it became physical. Okay, so the foundations of self-care. Shh. Do not speak badly of yourself, for the warrior within you hears your words and is lessened by them. Biggest thing is our inner critic. When we learn to fight back and not to listen to the inner critic, when first of all, the inner critic is probably just somebody crazy and it's not even accurate to what reality actually is, and has you stressing and worrying over nothing. Cut her off, okay? Cut him off. Oh my god, you don't look right. Oh my god, my brows look ugly today. Sis, love yourself. Hashtag. I mean, I've done them as well this time, but okay, we gonna fix them up a little bit.
You know, I'm not saying just let yourself be crazy, okay? But accept yourself for where you are, you know, with or without the makeup, you are beautiful, period, okay?
So fight that inner critic. Oh, I'm walking weird. Sis, let me walk. Sis, let me walk, period. Okay? So the basics are to love yourself unconditionally as a parent loves a child. Set aside time for yourself every day, even if it's just a few minutes. Like, I like to meditate and I like to pray. I need to be more consistent on doing it every day because it really makes me feel better. And now I do see the value of that. Accept all the imperfections and limitations that make you human. Cherish all the quirks that make you unique. Do at least one thing you love every day, however tiny or trivial. Refrain from comparing yourself to others. Social media, you gotta cut it. I mean, it's hard not to see it, but you gotta stop comparing. Reward yourself and forgive yourself. I think that's major. You know, no one's gonna be perfect, and I'm such a perfectionist. I think that's where I had hard times too. What you can do as far as self-care to start, you can moisturize yourself, You can have a slice of lemon in your glass of water. You can stop to smell the roses. You can take off or undo your bra when you get home after work. After a hard day at work, you can wash your bedding or at least just the pillowcase if you don't have the energy, because you deserve that. And I feel like all the effort that I've ever put into anyone else, I could be somewhere differently. I could be further in the love that I was searching to give other people. I feel like I should give for myself. I deserve my own attention. I deserve to be in my own mind and to, even if I'm bored, to just dance to my music, because I'm so happy that God blessed me to be within this body. And He created this outer shell just for me. And I'm so thankful. And that's what connects me to God more, because I was made in His image. And when I'm able to love God and be thankful for that, that helps me to love myself and be thankful more for myself, you know? Because when you spend all your time sad thinking about somebody else, they're probably not even thinking about you 9 times out of 10. So you just got to live your life. You're here in this moment with yourself. At the end of the day, you came in by yourself, so you're going to leave out by yourself. And you have your back. Trust yourself.